Whiskers, a small tabby cat, dreamt of being the most fearsome feline. He watched majestic lions on nature documentaries, inspired by their roars. Whiskers decided to master the art of the scary face. He spent hours practicing in front of the mirror, contorting his features. He hoped to achieve a truly menacing grimace. He puffed up his fur, trying to look bigger and intimidating. He arched his back, ready to pounce on unsuspecting prey. He let out what he thought were ferocious growls, deep and rumbling. But instead of fear, his efforts elicited laughter. The humans found his attempts amusing, not frightening. Even the other animals chuckled at his silly expressions. The harder he tried, the more comical he seemed to become. His growls sounded more like squeaks than menacing roars. His puffed up fur made him look like a fluffy ball of fluff. His attempts at a glare resulted in a cute, squinty-eyed look. Whiskers felt dejected and misunderstood by everyone. He wanted to be respected, not laughed at. He dreamed of striking fear into the hearts of mice and squirrels. But his cuteness always got in the way of his ambition. He slumped down, his fluffy tail drooping sadly. He wondered if he would ever be taken seriously. He looked at his reflection, a tiny tabby cat staring back. He sighed, accepting his fate as a cute, cuddly pet. Maybe being fearsome wasn't all it was cracked up to be, but still, a tiny part of him longed for a mighty roar. He tried again, puffing out his cheeks and squinting his eyes. He let out a pathetic, squeaky growl that barely registered. A nearby bird chirped mockingly from a tree branch. Whiskers glared at the bird, but it only tilted its head. He knew he was defeated, at least for today. He curled up in a sunbeam, abandoning his scary face. Maybe tomorrow he would have better luck with his roar, but for now, he would just enjoy the warmth of the sun. He closed his eyes, dreaming of lions and mighty roars. He imagined himself as the king of the jungle, feared by all. But then a gentle hand stroked his fur, waking him up. A little girl smiled at him, her eyes full of affection. She picked him up and gave him a warm hug. Whiskers purred contentedly, forgetting about his fearsome ambitions. Maybe being cute wasn't so bad after all. He snuggled into the little girl's arms, feeling loved and safe. He licked her hand, showing his gratitude. The little girl giggled, enjoying his soft fur. Whiskers closed his eyes again, drifting back to sleep. He was happy just being Whiskers, the cute tabby cat. He didn't need to be a fearsome lion to be loved. He was perfect just the way he was. He dreamt of chasing butterflies and playing with yarn. He dreamt of warm laps and gentle scratches. He dreamt of a life filled with love and happiness. And in that moment, he realized something important. Being true to himself was the best thing he could be. He didn't need to pretend to be someone he wasn't. He was Whiskers, the cute tabby cat, and that was enough. He purred louder, content with his place in the world. He snuggled deeper into the little girl's arms. He was loved, cherished, and adored. And that was all that mattered to him. He was finally at peace with himself. He was Whiskers, the cute cat with big dreams. Whiskers felt dejected, his scary face attempts failing miserably. But he noticed something strange happening when he tried to be scary. Instead of fear, his cute growls made children giggle with delight. His fluffy fur and arched back invited warm, comforting cuddles. His clumsy glares only made people want to shower him with affection. Whiskers began to understand the power of his natural cuteness. His true strength wasn't in being fearsome, but in his charm. He decided to embrace his irresistible adorableness wholeheartedly. He started using his cuteness to bring joy to everyone around him. A simple head tilt would melt even the sternest of hearts. His playful pounces became invitations for games and laughter. Even his naps were adorable, drawing smiles from passers-by. The children would gather around, watching him sleep soundly. Whiskers reveled in the attention, purring contentedly. He learned that being himself was far more rewarding. Trying to be someone he wasn't had only brought frustration. Now, he focused on spreading joy with his natural charm. He'd rub against legs, purring like a tiny motor. He'd chase after toys, his tail wagging excitedly. He'd even help with chores, batting at dust cloths. His antics always brought smiles and laughter. The neighborhood embraced Whiskers. The scary cat turned cute. He was no longer misunderstood, but cherished and loved. Whiskers realized that even the smallest cat could have a big impact. His cuteness was a superpower, spreading warmth and happiness. He continued to practice his scary face in secret, for fun. But now he knew his true power lay in his adorable charm. He was content being Whiskers, the cute, lovable tabby cat. He purred softly, basking in the affection of his humans. Life was good for Whiskers, the cat who roared with cuteness. He closed his eyes, dreaming of endless cuddles and playtime. The sun warmed his fur as he drifted off to sleep. He was a happy cat, loved and appreciated for who he was. And that, he realized, was the best feeling of all. Whiskers purred louder, a tiny rumble of pure contentment. He was finally home, in his own cute, perfect way.